Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, guys. In this video, we will be discussing Hedera and Ripple accelerating crypto adoption. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out as well only if you're interested. And folks, you can also check out the official crypto growth partners. For the exchange, we've got MEXC, and for the wallet, we've got Decent. You can follow the link in the description box below for discounts, offers, and benefits. Anyways, let's get straight to the point. Folks, let me share with you this post over here, this article over here. As you know, the market has crashed. The entire financial markets have crashed recently, and markets have been really behaving strangely. So while we're at it, it is not only BTC or it is not only crypto, folks. The stock market as well. It has experienced so many different crashes. So let me just, I want to show you this. In this video, I want to make one thing certain that these crashes are normal. Price cannot go on forever, folks. So the people panic a lot in this industry. The share market, those that are well acquainted with the stock market, they know that these are long-term bets, but we've been spoiled with multiple gains in a few days or months in crypto. This is why we do not have that mindset in this industry, but we require that sort of investing mindsets for us to succeed in the long run. So look at this. Let me share with you this article over here. This was really interesting. This was really interesting. Look at this. This month marks 5 years since the COVID market downturn, though the initial downturn on March 9th, 2020 was dramatic. The US stock market lost nearly 8% in one day. The US stock market ultimately recovered from that crash in just 4 months, making it the fastest recovery of any crash over the past 150 years. Not even 2 years later, the stock market experienced a worse downturn. The market took 4 times as long, 18 months, to recover from the crash of December 2021, spurred by Russia-Ukraine war, intense inflation, and supply shortages. So what do we learn from this, folks? This, number one, that it is impossible to predict how long a stock market recovery will take. Let me take you this. It took just moments to recover from this pandemic over here, the COVID-19 pandemic. Ukraine inflation and shortages, it took 18 months. But guys, the lost decade, if you remember, the Great Depression, 1920s, after World War One, if you know about the history of the world, if you are a student of political science, international relations, or history, you might know that the Great Depression that took place, it really it was really bad after the post World War One era, the interwars era that we call it. It was really bad between World War One and World War Two. So look at this, the lost decade over here. Number one, it is impossible to predict how long a stock market recovery will take. Number one. Number two, if you don't panic, now this is the important point that a lot of people in this industry, especially the crypto industry, they really have forgotten that if you hold for the very long run, you will indeed make it. But obviously, the best approach is to take more profit, add to your bags. But another is not look at the chart, not look at the noise, and just be satisfied with whatever bag you have, be it small, be it large, and then just hodl hard, diamond hands basically. So if you don't panic and sell your stock holdings when the market crashes, you will be rewarded in the long run. So we can see even after the lost decade. Imagine this happened with a legit, that people like to call a legit industry, the stock market, the share market, and people oftentimes call crypto the gimmick industry. But this industry took a decade to recover. Folks, imagine people that were holding around this time. Imagine our grandfathers or their grandfathers holding up until this point. Imagine the next generation, they benefited extensively from this. Look at this. The price was down over here. It went on to reach these levels in this day and age, folks. So this is what long-term hodling does. Eventually, the price goes up. The crash, it goes up. Crash, the price goes up. These assets are scarce. They are not inflationary like the fiat, so they eventually go up, folks. Look at this market crash timeline, growth of $1 and the US stock market's real peak value. So this is the 1929 crash and Great Depression that we're talking about, folks. Look at this. Yeah, the lost decade. Around the World War One happened in 1914. So I think that around this time sentiments changed. Although this was the Metternich era, the price was growing in the 19th century, and then in the 20th century, you can see that the price fell. This was, by the way, we didn't witness anything after the Congress of Vienna. Nothing happened in the 19th century. In the 20th century, you can see that, yeah, the price dropped, but still, it was way above these levels over here since 1870. Look at this, folks. Constant rise, constant rise. And we can also make an analogy of this and compare it with this industry as well, the crypto industry, folks. Whenever BTC has dropped, you have seen it recover time and again, even when people say that it is dead. So, folks, when it comes to this industry, Ripple, Hedera, these are some of the prime projects that are trying to accelerate the adoption of crypto. So, look at this. Ripple is accelerating crypto adoption in Europe. The recent launch of Ripple payments in Portugal with Unicambio modernizes cross-border payments, offering secure, transparent, and real-time transactions. As European finance leaders explore crypto solutions, learn how Ripple is shaping the region's crypto transformation. The financial leaders are indeed looking at solutions, the solutions that blockchain can provide, folks. Solutions that are missing in the outdated traditional legacy systems, folks. This industry wants to provide that. Let me open this up as well while we're at it. This is the official Ripple handle, by the way. So yeah, expanding digital asset adoption across the EU. The recently announced partnership between Ripple and Unicambio, Ripple's first in Portugal, will provide a faster, cheaper, and more transparent payment corridor with Brazil. By the way, we've covered MiCA laws, folks, the markets in crypto assets regulations in Europe. They are creating this framework for digital assets, so regulations are taking place. And this is where the projects like Ripple and Hedera, they can thrive, folks. Portugal and Brazil boast strong economic and cultural ties together, with millions of dollars in payments flowing between the two countries every month. But like with many payment corridors, money movement is often slow, expensive. Obviously, the outdated international payments mechanism cannot cope up with this. With Ripple payments, Unicambio's corporate customers can move funds affordably and in mere minutes, and for some they say that it might even take a few seconds, even less. 24/7, 365 days a year, no weekends, no working days, no business hours. I mean, this is what it is. It should be all along, should have been all along, folks. So Unicambio has said that Ripple's crypto-enabled payment solutions enables near instant settlement and drastically reduces costs compared to traditional payments channels, delivering real value to our customers. So this is what we're talking about, folks. When it comes to Hedera, let me share with you this post as well, and then we can go on and check out Hedera as well. Stablecoins are on the rise with over $220 billion in value circulating. What's needed to unlock mass adoption? By the way, this also seems like a good idea for the title of the video, Unlocking Mass Adoption. I mean, this is awesome. Global regulatory alignment. Number one, reliable reserves and risk controls. Number three, compliance-driven approach. Number four, enterprise-grade custody. Number five, seamless customer experience. These are all recipes for mass adoption. Obviously, everyone wants this. The institutions want this. Enterprises want this. And Ripple, Hedera, along with their use cases, along with the other utility projects, folks. They can provide this. So let's see what's happening with Hedera, the Hbar over here, plus 2.01%. The market is a bit is recovering to a certain extent, a little. So let's hope that the momentum remains intact. Real volatility in the market ever since the stock market crash, folks. The tariff news from Mr. Trump. All in crypto over here says 1 hour ago. Hbar Foundation board member Brian Brooks will be attending the White House Crypto Summit today. Brooks was previously in line for becoming Trump's new SEC chairperson. Imagine, folks. Brian Brooks very much looking forward to participating in the White House Crypto Summit tomorrow, once in a generation opportunity led by Mr. Donald Trump, to reestablish America as the home of innovation and value creation. Okay, so look at this. We'll cover both sides of the spectrum, not just good but bad as well. So let's see what these comments over here. Let's not hide away from them. The last thing he wants to do is go in and shill. They'll also likely associate him with MicroStrategy rather than Hedera. Anyway, here's hoping. I called it 3 days ago. Hbar should have a VIP seat at the summit. Big moves for Hbar. Awesome. Anyways, so this is good, folks. Ever since this new administration has taken over, we have seen good positive momentum in this industry, that's for sure. So Hedera, Ripple, they're being associated with this administration. We saw the strategic reserve, which had XRP, ADA, Solana. I think that Hbar eventually will make it. In my opinion, too good to ignore. In my opinion, send it to Hbar. Now that is a bullish chart. Look at this. Indeed, the way it rallied, folks. I mean, this has been awesome. And we basically broke through the support of this range over here, this trend line, but we've got crucial support level over here as well. This might be the new, this resistance over here and this support over here. This might be the new area, folks. Yeah, these support levels and resistance levels. I mean, crucial levels, folks. The technicals seem really good and optimal for Hedera, that's for sure. For Hbar, confirmed, Hbar board member Brian Brooks is attending the summit at the White House. I broke this before everyone else because I have the best source in crypto. Hbar breakout incoming. The 1 hour chart trading view March 7th shows a potential push past 26 cents to 27 cents with solid volume. Hedera's swift integration plus Cosmos style interoperability buzz could fuel it. Bullish setup. Awesome. Anything else for us? Anything of interest, of intrigue? Current setup on Hbar. So many technicals over here. Okay, so this seems like an interesting news. President Trump reportedly signs an executive order tomorrow that will be focused on American crypto assets such as Hbar, XRP, and ADA. I saw a news over here as well. Cointelegraph posted this 1 hour ago. Latest, Trump's crypto summit will discuss adding BTC and 4 other coins to the U.S. Strategic Reserve, attendees reveal. Let me open this up. Positive momentum, in my opinion. Well, that's exciting. At Trump's cryptocurrency summit, it is said that Bitcoin and 4 other coins will be discussed as potential additions to the U.S. Strategic Reserve. XRP, Ethereum, Solana, and ADA seem like strong candidates given their unique strengths and communities. So if Hedera is also going, so maybe Hbar is also going to be a part of this, so we never know. Maybe somewhere down the line. Does anyone know what time this will start? What is 4 other coin? XRP, Solana, ADA, and Ethereum. Made in US. Okay. This seems cool. So the positive momentum is, in my opinion, this industry is much better than it was in 2024 at this moment, folks. There was a lot of uncertainty regarding regulations, regarding the administration, SEC. Now at least we're seeing some progress. and the regions, different states are basically competing one another with increasing their back size. Basically, look at this. If China adopts a BTC reserve strategy by utilizing its 195,000 BTC seized from Plus token, it could rival the US's 198,109 BTC, valued at over $17 billion. Look at this. Countries holding BTC: USA with the most, China, UK, Ukraine, Bhutan. So imagine these two powerhouses over here, USA and China, folks, both holding BTC. So you can imagine the potential it has that they're holding, states are holding it. This industry has a good future if these utility projects eventually make it and we go for that accelerated adoption and we eventually unlock mass adoption. So, folks, what do you guys think about Ripple and Hedera? Do you think that both of them are unlocking mass adoption? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.